Caution is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome to the discussion for Guardians, the newest game by Plaid Hat Games. Or, in other words, Overwatch the game.
Overwatch the card game.
Alright, so, here's the thing about Guardians, is there are a lot of these kind of 1v1 kind of games where essentially they're tug of war kind of games. Now, it says, assemble the ultimate team. Fast play, furious combat, and superpowered mayhem. I would very much agree with that. I really like this game.
I actually do too.
I think it's a pretty neat, kind of area control card game where each superpower and each hero plays a little bit different. And your combinations and your heroes are going to reflect just basically who you get and how you want to utilize them as a team. Your team with Paladin and Harbinger were just freaking hard hitters. Like, just on one turn you almost completely obliterated my entire team. And essentially, like, you caught up because of that, because all you had to do was just one attack and you killed them. Like, even though you didn't kill them all then, it didn't take long for you to just be like, alright, I'll do 2 damage here, they're dead. 2 damage there, they're dead.
Is it Ronin's ultimate that lets him untap and then attack again?
That's not his ultimate, that's one of his cards, Rapid Strike. You may attack with Ronin, then you can ready Ronin.
I think if I was able to, instead of Whiplash, have Ronin, I very well could have team wiped you.
That's true. And that's the thing is, Ronin is, I think initially he seems busted because he gets so much attack, but he's also really weak.
Oh, yeah.
Gets +2 attack for each enemy hero at Ronin's location. So if either you just avoid him, or you never have your people grouped up, then he's not going to hit hard. But he does get those rapid successions sent around him, especially his ultimate. You may attack with each ready hero you control, ready each hero I control. So basically, Tides of Steel is just they all get to attack.
Attack and then untap a ball.
Yep, and then I can attack again if I wanted to, and that's just an ultimate, which is awesome. That's actually my favorite thing about this game, is the unique people and the fact that they have an ultimate. That definitely makes me think Overwatch.
Oh yeah,
and if I'm not mistaken, I did talk to, I think it was the designer, game by Callan Floors. I think I talked to him at Gen Con, and he did say a lot of his inspiration came from Overwatch.
No shame in that.
No, not at all, because I think that's really neat. Like, Overwatch is obviously a very successful game.
Oh yeah.
And I think for people who don't like PC games or don't like video games, or don't play them all the time, you get that feel from Guardians. And personally, I love that because you also don't have to deal with the toxic players that Overwatch brings.
I fucked your mom!
Yeah, or just like, God, people who are like, God, I'm carrying this team. It's like, well, no, you're not, first of all. Or the people that are like, I'm carrying this team. It's like, well, it's a team game. I have 60 kills. Really? This isn't Call of Duty, motherfucker. This is a team game. So, wow, you're killing a lot. You're not on the payload. Great. So you're literally doing nothing. Like, you're not syncing, you're not talking, you're not communicating, there's none of that. Personally, this is an Overwatch rant, I just like the flow of this game. I like the simplicity of it. How, hey, you get 3 actions, and then if your card has that symbol on it, that's an action. You can play it. Your people have their abilities. They can just regularly attack if you want them to. My team felt quick.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing, is your team was hard hitters, but I was able to dish out quick damage and move around or exhaust your characters, so then I can zip over there and then kind of help start controlling that.
Fucking yellow flash bullshit over there.
Yeah, with Kosi, she was super interesting, because it's after an enemy hero. Now that her is dealt damage, she can just move there. So it's like, okay, great. Boop! Here I am. So at times I'd move her, deal damage to Harvey, and that helped because Astra can deal damage
Adjacently.
to adjacent people. So it's like, great, I'll hit Whiplash, and Kosi will go over there. Then I'll play my cards, and a lot of her cards were centered around, like dealing damage to people not at her location.
And that's interesting because of Paladins, his is all about healing and protecting people adjacent to him.
Exactly.
So he's like the polar opposite of her.
And there were multiple times where I had to position myself because you would shield your people. And like I kept looking at shield and I'm like, does that go away? Is it like the shield goes away if they take damage? Then nope. She just cannot. They just cannot be hit that turn.
I mean, you can attack; it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, there are some fiddly kind of things with the rules on. Okay, because some games do that. If you can't do all the card, you can't do the card.
Yeah.
Or you do as most of it as you can. We played where you did what you could of the card. What do you think about the control mechanism of the game? How the higher the points, the worse the location is ability-wise, and lower you kind of benefited from it?
I don't know. It feels like I think that's just a balancing thing because they wanted to be like, oh, you get a lot of points, but there's a negative connotation. But it sort of just incentivizes you to not go for the big ones.
Yeah.
Like, just go, like, I have 3 courtyards.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
They're all worth 1, but
Yeah.
I mean...
And you need 9 points to win. If once you check, and if you have that, then you immediately win. It looks like the 2s are all beneficial too, like Memory Archive. Each hero at this location gets +1 attack for each charge token on that hero's ultimate card.
This one's a 2. Move a hero you control at this location. Oh, okay, so the big one, the 3s.
The 3s are actually the bad ones. So like discard a card every time you attack, or if you move here, you have to exhaust them or take 3 damage. So, I think it is a balancing mechanism. I like the fact, because whenever I played this at Gen Con, the demo was, actually, even in the rules it says, first game, location effects, you ignore all text on the effects, and the hero draft, instead of draft, we didn't draft, we randomized it.
Yeah, which is just a house rule, I think you
It is a house rule, everyone just gets what they get. But that should be a point to this game, is I still felt it was balanced. You had 6, you were,
I was
one kill away from potentially winning.
Yeah.
Because all you needed was a 3.
And you only needed 2, so...
Yeah, so it was very close the entire game. And I think the location effects make the game, because Devin and I at Gen Con, we were like, alright, yeah, it's okay. We were worried. What I'm still kind of worried about is how, if there is a perfect team. I don't think so. I think everyone can be utilized very well. But, you never know. There's probably some broken combination that...
There has to be, there has to be a meta for it.
Yeah. One thing I do also like about it is that the duration of the game is actually spot on. Like, we sat around 40, I think it was like 44 minutes, and the game says 30 to 45 minutes, which is awesome. It says it can go up to 4 players. Probably not.
It's probably, like we said, Temporal Odyssey wasn't a 4-player game.
Right. It looks like a team game. I don't think I would like that. Here is one thing, though, that there are 10 heroes that come in the game, all the ones on this box. All have kind of reminders of people from Overwatch.
Yeah. Like I was saying, Whiplash looks like Tracer.
It does look like Tracer. She kind of looks like Widowmaker. Astra does. Ronin is obviously Genji. Valkyrie, Mercy. So...
Paladin, Soldier 76.
Yeah, so what I want from this game, and I think this game could have a lot of shelf life and some longevity, is if they make expansions. And the expansions literally can be small box. Hey, here's more
heroes.
Yeah, you need more heroes, I think more locations. I think I asked him if he had expansions planned, and he said yes. So... that'd be really cool, because just to have a plethora of these quick, characters with their 15 card decks that you just put them out, and I think that would make this game really exciting. It's like, because it'd be like, oh, I want to try this hero, because it reminds me of BattleCon or even kind of Exceed.
Yeah.
Now, because Exceed has a lot of heroes with their own special decks and special ultimate powers, and BattleCon does the same way, where they try to make these individual players or heroes feel unique. Those games have a bunch of expansions, so for this game to even match up or last,
It would
need expansions, I think. Now, we've played this, and when you've played Exceed, which one do you like better?
Between the two?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They're the same and different at the same time. I would probably say this, because there's a team aspect to it.
Yeah.
I really like Exceed though.
Yeah. I mean, Exceed, if you guys don't know, is essentially this, but it's BattleCon the card game, where it's just 1v1, you play one fighter with their own special deck, as well as...
It's Street Fighter
It's essentially Street Fighter the card game. But yeah, I like this one more than Exceed. One, because no one feels like broken. No one feels overpowered. Like, there's no range aspect. It's not complicated. And I like the area control.
Yeah.
It's very minor.
Very King of the Hill.
Yeah. Yeah, where it's like, okay, if I kill him there or knock him out, it'll move 2 spaces. Okay, that's enough for me to actually get it to score on my turn. Or if I don't, then that's fine. If I can at least exhaust them, then they won't move the control marker. So it's a very light game. Was there anything you didn't like?
Um,
I'm glad it didn't have any player elimination, where it's like if they die, they die.
Yeah.
Because that would be very stupid.
I don't think I really cared for the immobilize aspect, because it's at the end of your action phase.
Oh, yeah.
Because then, technically, on, like, your turn, if there's... I don't know if any of the heroes can do it. If there's a reaction card where it says you can move your character... If it's going to be immobilized, I feel like it should be immobilized for the whole turn.
Oh, right. Well, it's at the... Oh, I see.
Or until your next turn or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking at this point.
Right. Because I think
everything else is great.
I think all the conditions are great. The shield is actually a shield. Immobilized, like you said, is they can't move at all, regardless of card effects or anything. They are stuck there. And power lock is...
Yeah, that's mean.
Yeah, it is.
It's straight up mean.
Yeah, it is, because you can easily see, because the ultimates stay there, so you can see when they're ready to actually ultimate, and you can stop it. And I'm glad that they're not, like, permanent, like, or until they die.
Yeah, I'm glad they have a timed use.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, give him +6 attack.
Oh, yeah.
Forever until he's dead.
He just has it, right. They're just, and they're big too, like just Tide of Steel Ronins is just fucking just quick as succession. You just get to attack with everyone. Arc Strike is probably the weakest one I have, but it's also really good because I was able to stop your ultimate for Whiplash to go off.
Yeah, like the Armored Assault, which is the one where like I basically almost killed you.
Yeah.
I get to move Harbinger to a location. I power lock all the enemies there, and I deal them 5 damage.
Yeah.
That's mean.
Yeah, that's fucking just... What's Whiplash's?
Whiplash is move each enemy hero to Whiplash's location, deal 3 damage to each of them.
Yeah.
Then,
See, you actually had a pretty good powerhouse team with the ultimates, because if you did Whiplashes, you move everyone to her, then you do Harbingers.
Deal 8 damage in 1 turn.
Which pretty much almost kills everyone. I mean, so I haven't played with all these people, but I do know... Valkyrie's ultimate is knock out each enemy hero at Valkyrie's location.
That's disgusting.
It's called Ragnarok. And look, it looks like Mercy's, or not Mercy's. It actually looks like Pharah's. The Rocket Barrage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you can do that combination of have freaking Whiplash pull everyone to her location, and then just do Valkyrie's Ragnarok, just knock them all out. And you just kill them all, and then I'm assuming that the knockout, every time you knock out a character, you move the thing twice. I'm 100% sure that that's it. Whenever an opponent's hero is knocked out, you move the control token at that hero's location 2 spaces. So you would score that area.
Yeah, you would take it. There's
So
no way about it.
So I think if they support this game, then
Oh, I think it'd be a hit.
oh yeah. Haven't seen a lot of people talk about it. I know a lot of people were playing it at Gen Con, but it was just kind of one of their smaller things. They released a bunch of bigger games around that time, but I thoroughly enjoy it. Like, I think you can own these kind of fighting games and then have them for different reasons. Like, Keyforge now is kind of one of those. It's not the same game, but it's kind of that tug of war aspect. So Keyforge, Guardians, Exceed, BattleCon, all those, you just have a different... It's like having Street Fighter, Dead or Alive, Mortal Kombat. It's just whatever you're feeling at the time. Because BattleCon takes a while, and it's definitely more mind-gamey, because you know everything that they can play. This one is just like, cool, let's play a quick badass fighting game in 30 minutes.
Let's play Naruto.
Let's play freaking Kosi. She's awesome. And I like how all the characters have their own backstory.
Yeah, that was neat.
I'm sure there is actually a, like, overarching story. But the other thing I should mention is I love the artwork.
Oh
For
yeah.
this game. It is super vibrant and just a lot of fun. And another thing I like, and Exceed does this too, where the artwork implements people from the game. Like my Relentless Pursuit showed Kosi attacking Ronin
Oh,
from
sweet.
behind. So I like that kind of stuff. It makes the world feel more alive.
And then like Whiplash, I have Slingshot. She's attacking Astra.
Okay.
And then Paladins is really like these two aren't really anything offensive. They're more like a defensive and then,
Yeah, you're kind of support.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, they could even do, with expansions, different, like, game modes.
Oh yeah. That would be sweet.
Like, instead of just the simple control mechanism back and forth, you can implement, like...
Escort the payload.
Or like a free-for-all.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Now, there was another game at Gen Con that did something similar to that, and it was like an arena gladiator game with everyone had their own special abilities, so that one seemed pretty cool, and they could easily do that here. Just card-based movement. But I think that's all I have. Scale of 1 to 10.
I'll give it an 8.
An 8, yeah, that's where I'm sitting at a solid 8. It's, I mean, yeah, really nothing to complain about. But I think an 8, and potentially if they start doing more and start
Oh
supporting
yeah, that score can go
it can
away.
definitely go. It can definitely go up. So, let us know what you think of Guardians in the comments below. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.